Hello guys, this is JP once again, your learning specialist from discleo.com, and today I prepared something that most of our Japanese students have problems with when it comes to pronunciation. That is basically the consonant problems of P sound versus F sound, B sound versus the V sound. They're right over here. Okay, now the problem is that in Japanese language, in most cases, there is no V sound for most of the Japanese words. There might be P, F, and B sounds in some of Japanese words, but in most cases, they are being interchanged when being used in English. Like, for example, the P and the F are being kept interchanged most of the time, as well as the B and V. So what do we have to do in order for us to pronounce these particular consonant problems and get rid of them as much as possible? Okay, here we go. First, you need to remember that the P, F, B, and V sounds have exact same position. For example, the P and the B, if you notice, it is what we call a closed lip position, and we make the sound by making an explosion inside the mouth. Alright, so what we do is we stop the flow of air completely, and then we pronounce the sound. For the F and V sound, I'd like to take a look at this one. It's also in the same exact position. We position the lower lip just below the upper teeth. Make sure your lower lip touches your upper teeth, and then we produce a sound by voicing it, or sometimes simply producing an air to make an F sound. Alright, so what do we need to remember here? For the P sound, you have to make sure that you stop the flow of air completely and no throat vibration, because the P sound is what is known as the unvoiced sound. Alright, so how do you know if you're making a throat vibration? Well, first you will need to put the tip of your finger just on your throat and then try to say and there you go. You would feel that you are actually making a throat vibration. For the P sound, first thing you have to do is to close your lips, stop the flow of air completely, and then say P. One more time, say P. Alright, very good. Let's try to go to B sound. So like what I said a while back, the B sound is same as the P sound when it comes to mouth position. However, this time it has to be voiced with vibration. So again, we stop the air in which both lips come tightly together, and then we release it. Once again, let's try to put our index finger on our throat right over here, and then say B. One more time. B. Okay, there we go. Let's try to go to F and V sound this time. This is basically much simpler than the P and the B sound. All we have to do is to put our lower lip, it has to move and touch the upper teeth, produce air continuously, and make a noise. Remember, the F sound has no throat vibration. So what do? We say one more time. Very good. Now for the V sound, it's the same exact position, but this time we pronounce it with throat vibration and we make it shorter than the F. So how do we do that? Listen carefully. V. One more time. V. So if we try to review these particular sounds, we say for the P sound, P. For the F sound, for the B sound, B, and for the V sound, V. Let's try to apply that in words. Let's try to look at this first column on the left. We have the word plow, pine, beep, stop. Let's try to go to the second column. Flow, fine, beef, stuff. Next one, let's go to the B sound. Boat, bind, best, bail. And the last one, vote, vine, vest, veil. Okay, now for further practice, you can do this one. Instead of reading per column, you can read it row by row. For example, plow, flow, boat, vote, pine, fine, bind, vine, beep, beef, best, vest, stop, stuff, bail, veil. Alright, you may go ahead and do that practice yourself, and I'll see you again most probably sometime next week on my next video tutorials. Thank you very much, and see you around. Goodbye.